Welcome back into the ASUG News Studio. My name is Tom Whaley. I'm one of the site editors for asugnews.com. Well, we're delighted to have Sam Slyman back in the ASUG News Studio, and thank you again, Optimal Solutions, for sponsoring us. We really do appreciate it.
It's a real pleasure to be here, Tom, at the spectacle known as Sapphire.
Yes, it is awesome, and what we're going to talk about today is one of the top pieces of news.
Yes, indeed.
But let's get in just a little, for those watchers who don't know, Optimal Solutions, you guys have been SA partner for a long time. You've been out leading the HANA charge. You know, what do you guys do as a SAP partner that kind of differentiates you guys from the rest?
Sure, well, as an SAP services partner, of course, we take the technology and we make it work for our customers. Every customer is different, so there is no one-size-fits-all strategy to how you make SAP, Core ERP, HANA, Business Objects, Sybase, any of this stuff work for any particular customer or set of customers. Every situation, you have to have a customized experience for the client. So I think what Optimal does particularly well is we bring the process the technology, and we bring the skills together, the project management, program management skills, to make a project stay on budget and stay on time, and that's very important.
And that's huge for your clients. That's what they want, right? They want that expertise and they want that on time.
That's exactly right. Every single one of them wants their risk to be mitigated, and they want to work with someone who's done it before, not someone who's just making it up on the fly.
Right. Well, since SAP announced Suite on HANA back in January, you guys have been all over this, leading a part, one of the early partners or the first partner on this. Take us back a little bit. When you first heard that SAP was going to do this, why did you guys jump on board? What was so interesting?
Yeah, great question. When we first heard about HANA, the first thing that I thought, honestly, was SAP has their mojo back. Here's some real innovation. This is not something that they acquired. This is not something that they bought. This was an intellectual concept first that had some real meat behind it. And then it developed into a product, and now it's kind of developed into a movement, if you will. And so when I first heard about HANA, I thought, well, SAP is now launching into an innovation agenda that we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, most of this century, the enterprise software market has been a lot about consolidation. And for example, Oracle has bought a lot of companies. SAP's bought a couple of companies, and they bought some great products, and they've really made them work. But HANA is something that's homegrown. It's something that's leading edge. It's another situation where SAP is showing its customers where they need to be going. And I think what that proves is SAP's got its mojo back.
And you were excited. I mean, some people might have seen risk. New product, new platform, database. I mean, we're not talking about a little cloud platform off to the side to do your sales.
That's
I
right.
mean, this is serious business. Were you aware of those risks and you just thought the reward was going to be greater?
Well, again, I think that people want to know what's next. And with big data and with analytics and with HANA being there to fill a huge need, I felt like, well, this is something that customers can't ignore, right? Everyone is hearing about big data. They understand that there are insights and there are perspectives that you just can't get from the systems that were architected 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. HANA has turned the architecture of analysis on its head. And that's making a huge impact on the industry. And frankly, SAP's clients are looking to SAP for innovation now, and that's why SAP, I think, has distinguished itself with HANA.
Will there be penalty for customers who don't at least give HANA a serious look? Go play with it in the cloud, or do on the AWS. I'm just wondering your perspective, because you see the range.
Yeah.
Do you think eventually there will be maybe 3 or 4 years, as this plays out?
Well, if speed's important, right, and you're not as fast as your competitor, then there certainly could be some adverse consequences. I think everyone has some piece of their business where they like to do things faster, or where they would like to crunch an enormous amount of data very quickly and potentially in real time, where their workers could benefit from real-time information that they just simply can't get today for performance reasons. Very few businesses in this world are okay going at the pace they're going right now.
Right. You're on the front lines, you're talking to customers. There are some hesitations maybe. How are you guys addressing potential clients' hesitations about going for HANA? What do you guys tell them? How do you work them through that process? Because we talked a little bit before. Some customers, they want you to guide them. They want you to help them. How do you guys do that?
Yeah, well, I think it's a crawl, walk, run sort of process. Any new technology is going to create some angst amongst clients. And I think first of all, they just need to understand what is it. And so there was a phase that everyone went through where it was just educational. What is HANA? What is this about big data? What is this about predictive analytics, visualization? All of these new capabilities that HANA enables. So we've been through that. I think for the most part, people understand what HANA is. And now with the latest development with Suite on HANA, I think people are starting to really warm up to the idea of, wait, this could really be a game changer for us. So what we do with people is we take them, we have Optimal Labs, so we do a lot of proofs of concept within Optimal Labs so they can actually see the HANA technology in action. They can take some of their data and they can load it into HANA Lab, or into Optimal Labs, into our own HANA instance, and they can see the performance gains. They can gauge against what how long it takes for them to produce a report in their current system. They can compare it, and they can see how is it that you load data into HANA? How do you keep HANA updated? How do you administrate HANA? And it's just that process of educating people so that they get more comfortable that this is something that's going to work.
And it's their own data.
It's their own data, and it's a very customized experience where we literally take them by the hand and we walk them through the process. And I think that's a tremendous amount of value that we can add to customers now.
What about, partners have always played a big role in the SAP world. But going forward, I was talking with an executive from SAP earlier, and he said that's going to drive partners developing new solutions on top of HANA, getting more customers comfortable with that. How is your relationship with SAP in that respect? Are they looking to you guys to help this, to help drive this, to show all these innovations?
Absolutely. And one thing that SAP understands is we spend all day, every day with their customers. That's our business, is to consult with customers on SAP issues and to implement SAP technology. So we have a pretty unique perspective, and we've got a seat at the table when our customers are making technology decisions. They want to know what is the SAP point of view on any particular challenge. They want to know what is the right way to architect an SAP solution for any particular issue, any particular application. So we have a catbird seat, and so our relationship with SAP is very tight because we're constantly giving them feedback, which is similar to the ASUG mission, right? We're able to be sort of that first line of data collection for them on how are our products doing out in the market, in the real world.
Do they want to hear the good and bad? They want to hear both?
Oh, absolutely. They learn a lot more from the mistakes that people make than they do from the people who do everything right.
So as we get ready to close out, what's the one thing you tell a potential HANA customer, ASUG member who's pull up next to you and ask you, hey Sam, come on, give me the real deal. What should I be thinking about right now as I evaluate whether my company wants to do this?
I would tell them to jump on board yesterday. And the reason is there is a shift going on. There's a replacement of an architecture that was really optimized for technology that was available 15 years ago. And a lot has happened in the last 15 years, and a lot has happened in the last 2 years with HANA. HANA is going to be an important part of just about any enterprise architecture for just about any SAP client. So now is the time to start getting your feet wet and start blending in HANA into your architecture so that you can start to understand what it's capable of doing.
Well, Sam, before I let you go, I want to bring up my colleague here and another guy you may know, and we got a little special treat for you guys. Hi, Courtney.
Hey, thanks for letting me bust in on the interview.
Come on over here, Elliot.
So, I don't think anyone, or a lot of people, realize the power of the customer community within ASUG, but the partner, what we call the affiliate community, is so important to ASUG and so important to the ASUG customer base and the ASUG community. And really, we couldn't think of a more important affiliate than Optimal. For several years now, we've had the Impact Awards for ASUG, which celebrated successful go-lives and projects. And as we've heard so much at this show, we're past that. We're on to bringing bigger value and leveraging these ideas to just create things that we've never even imagined. So we're introducing this year the Infinity Awards, and Optimal is our first affiliate recipient.
Wow.
So we'd like to
Awesome.
congratulate you and thank you.
Thank you, Sharifa.
And we couldn't think of a better person to present it than Sharifa.
Yes, thank you, Sharifa.
Thank you,
There you
Sharifa.
guys go.
Guys,
So
that's
thank you for everything you do for ASUG.
That's very
Absolutely.
sweet. We really appreciate that. You know, we really do treasure the ASUG relationship. You know, we've really kind of doubled down on it over the past couple of years because we see such tremendous value in what you guys do, and we think we make a great team. So it's very, very, very happy to receive this and to be this is the first one. Are we the first?
You're the first.
All right.
And
So-
Aria-
Does this go on my desk or yours?
yeah.
I think Sam
We'll have
probably.
to fight for it.
There'll be a foot
That's
race
true.
after.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Well, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate
Well,
it
thank
again.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
For more interviews on asugnews.com, check out our site, and we'll be coming back with another interview in just in about 10 minutes. And thank you very much for watching.
All right.